Now that you've seen my rewatches for September 2022 ranking, now let's get into my ranking of first time watches for September 2022. Bad Days Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name's Duel, better known to you as the Big D, back again with another ranking. Today I'm going to rank my September 2022 first time watches. I missed it by one, so it's 29 instead of even 30. But I decided to be nice and let it slide. Like last time, I'm going to go rapid fire real quickly on this one. Because there are some of the films that I plan to review this month for Spooktacular October, so I'm going to not try and get into details on some of these, okay? So if you're ready, let's get into this ranking. Sit back, relax, and here we go. Number 29 is Rings from 2017, the third film in the Rings trilogy. I didn't like this film. This was just too bland and whiny. It was pretty cool to see John Galecki from The Big Bang Theory in this, but this is just. I'll review this in The Ring 2 sometime if I ever get a chance to rewatch The Ring 2. But this film wasn't great at all. This film didn't do too well at the box office. Number 28 is Paranormal Activity, The Ghost Dimension from 2015. This isn't my favorite of the franchise. You'll find out why when I review the series later on this month. Yeah, this is kind of my least favorite of the franchise so far. I haven't seen Next of Kin yet, but I will. Number 27 is Scary Movie 5 from 2013. This is okay. It's not really that great, though. Anyway, yeah. Try to bring it back after 2006's Scary Movie 4, but yeah, this one's just not really great and what have you. It does have a few funny moments, but not too much, though, that made me get a good laugh or two. Number 26 is the live action version of Pinocchio, which premiered on Disney Plus last month. The film's okay, but it just had some, well, its moments and what have you. I didn't hate the movie. I liked it a little bit. I'm not like the haters and what have you. This one was a mixed bag, though. As much as I like the anime movie, this film's okay, but it's not great, though. Number 25 is Paranormal Activity 4 from 2012. Now, this is, well, okay, although it got hated on by critics and what have you, but yeah, this film's okay and what have you. Not too, not too great though, but it's okay, good in ways. Just stay tuned for my review of this and the others come up later on. All right, we'll find out where the others wind up. Number 24 is Wes Craven's The Serpent and the Rainbow from 1988. This film's pretty good in some ways. Kind of mixed with me though, since this was the first time watch. Bill Pullman was pretty good in this. I might think of reviewing this maybe sometime down the road. Maybe next year since its anniversary's coming up. But I'm gonna say not really one of Craven's best. I mean, while I still like Screaming Nightmare on Elm Street, but this one's pretty good in some ways. Number 23 is The Babysitter from 1995. Now, this was kind of, I don't know, it's okay. Not really that great, though, but you don't have to take my word for it. Alicia Silverstone's not too bad in this. It's just some of it was kind of a little odd in some ways, but I do like how, I did appreciate how suspenseful it was in ways. Number 22 is Schlock from 1973. This was John Landis' first film before he gave us Animal House or even before he directed Michael Jackson's Thriller and Black or White videos. This is just one crazy creature feature. You might want to give this a watch and what have you. It has some funny moments. Number 21 is Sausage Party from 2016. This adult anime comedy was pretty big and what have you, but after watching it, it's okay and what have you. It didn't give me too much of a laugh in some ways. It did give me a few good laughs. Some of it was a little odd in ways, but overall, it does have a pretty good cast and what have you. Number 20 is Paranormal Activity, the marked ones from 2014. Now, I know lots of people are mixed on this, and I am too in some ways. You'll find out why when I review this month. Yeah, it's pretty creepy. Number 19 is Beverly Hills Cop 3 from 1994. This film was fun. Not not great though, but fun though, and good in some parts. I mean, I like how Axel is trying to investigate what's going on, have fun park and what have you. It's pretty fun in ways. John Landis actually was involved in directing this, so he did a good job with this film. Yeah, I'll talk about this if they stay true to their word and release that new film, that new fourth film next year. In which case, I'm pretty sure they will, because it's coming exclusively to Netflix. Number 18 is Howling 2, Your Sister's a Werewolf from 1985. Well, this is a so bad it's good film, and I agree. Yeah, after watching the first film the previous month, this film's just so wow. I know I failed to include The Howling on my Spooktacular October schedule, but another time, I promise. And I might review this. I'm going to try and watch the other films, maybe. But this film's pretty good. With Christopher Lee in it, yeah. Number 17 is Witchboard from 1986. This is a pretty good horror flick and what have you. It's very shocking, really electrifying. I gotta say, this is pretty creepy. I'll review this sometime down the road. It's pretty scary. Number 16 is Rob Zombie's The Munsters. Now, most people are mixed on this and what have you, and some are not. I understand. This is a prequel to the TV series, and well, I had some fun with this. You'll find out why when I review this film in a few more days. Number 15 is Paranormal Activity 2 from 2010. This film's not too bad. After the success of the first film being a surprise success, Paramount decided to do another one. And well, I will say this film's not too bad, though it got a little mixed response unlike its predecessor and the third one, which those two are still ahead. But Paranormal Activity 2, not too bad. Number 14 is Beverly Hills Cop 2 from 1987. After the success of the first film, a sequel came along. This film's fun and what have you. I mean, I'm glad A. Murphy was back, and so were most of the other cast. I mean, I like the plot with the alphabet kills murders or something like that. I'm gonna say it's pretty fun, what have you. I still like the first one, but this one's pretty good too. I had seen a little bit of this, but I didn't see all of it until just recently. This film's pretty good. Number 13 is Rock of Ages from 2012. I've been wanting to see this film for some time and failed to. This film didn't do too well at the box office, though, despite it had a pretty good cast. Julianne Hough really was awesome in this. I loved her performance in this. Rest were pretty good, even Tom Cruise, even though some of his singing wasn't really great completely, but some of it was, some of it wasn't. I definitely got to see the unrated cut of this though. But anyway, Rock of Ages, I think it's kind of underrated though. Number 12 is The In Between from earlier this year. This Paramount Plus film I thought wasn't too bad at all. Joy King and Kyle Allen were good. I might make up for lost time I reviewed this in November. I don't know. Details to follow. This film's, but again, this film's pretty good. Number 11 is Dog, also from earlier this year. Now, I was originally going to see this and failed to, but since Prime got it, I watched it and it wasn't too bad. I will make up for lost time and review this next month. I know I will. Channing Tatum does a pretty good job and he co directed this film as well. It's not too bad. Just stay tuned for a spoiler free review of it. Number 10 is Jurassic World Dominion, which came out this past summer. Caught on Peacock. I watched the theatrical version. I am going to try and watch the extended cuts sooner or later. I did a review of it, and it did pretty well, though I haven't reviewed any of the other Jurassic Park or World films. But next year, that will change. This film's pretty good and what have you, despite it got dissed and what have you, but still, I don't care. It wasn't too bad. Number 9 is Paranormal Activity from 2007. Now, although it didn't come to expand until the next year when Paramount got this, this is the one that started all. I decided to go ahead and give this series a shot, and this one wasn't too bad. I hope didn't really quite scare me much, unlike some types of films, but I don't scare too much with horror films, even if they are on well, how should I put it this way? Well, film and what have you, because this is a found footage film, you know. Stay tuned for my review of this. Number 8 is The Founder from 2016. Great film. Michael Keaton does an exceptionally good job. This, of course, is a film about the guy who took over McDonald's and what he made one of the biggest fast food chains out there. This was really good. Real good true story film. I definitely gotta review this film down the road. It's just so good. Number 7 is Mortal Kombat Legends Scorpion's Revenge from 2020, I believe. Yes. This film is really awesome. This came out before the Mortal Kombat movie reboot came out. This is a cool animated film. It stays pretty loyal to the actual Mortal Kombat games themselves, with all the blood, the fatalities, the gore, the violence, blah blah blah. You know what I mean. We'll see where the second film winds up in a little bit. But this film is just so good. A good origin to learn about how Scorpion came to be. Yeah. Number 6 is Star Trek First Contact from 1996. I've been wanting to see this film for some time, but never did get to. I might have seen bits of it, but not all of it. This film's really good. This is probably my favorite. Next Dimension. Next Generation. My bad. My mistake. The Next Generation cast films. I will make up for lost time and review this next month. Stay tuned. Details to follow, but this is probably one of the best. Whew, sorry everyone, I got a little with that. Sorry everyone. But anyway, again, I was going rapid fire through this, so that way I can get through this a little more faster in one of you. But anyway, Star Trek First Contact was pretty good. Alright, I hope you've been enjoying this so far. That's 20, that's, let's see, 24 down and 5 more to go. And boy, let me tell you, it was a tough decision, what have you, to make these this top 5 and what have you, so you're gonna be surprised. So now if you're ready, let's get into the top 5. Ready? Here we go. Coming in at number 5 is Mortal Kombat Legends Battle of the Realms from last year in 2021. Now, as much as I liked Scorpion's Revenge, this one was even more awesome. Get to see more of the great characters and what have you. I gotta say, and the violence, the gore, the fatalities, anything you can, just about everything, almost everything you can get from an actual Mortal Kombat game is awesome in this film. Now, I found out they got a third one coming up later on this month called Snowblind. I might look into it one day. But anyway, Mortal Kombat Legends Battle of the Realms, it's awesome. I will review this in Scorpion's Revenge sometime or sooner, okay? So stay tuned for those. But anyway, pretty good. Now, coming in at number 4 is Paranormal Activity 3 from 2011. Now, this is my favorite of the franchise, well, although it's the first time I've seen it, but it's tops for me. I like how it was taking place in the 80s. It's a prequel, and I think it's good. See how it all began. Definitely a blast. I'll tell you more about what I thought about when I do the review of it, okay? I'm not going to get into too much details, okay? Now, coming in at number 3 is Randy Rhodes Reflections of a Guitar Icon, which came out this past summer. I gotta say, this was really good. Knowing about the great guitarist who was part of Ozzy Osbourne's band before he died in that plane crash so young, and also he was originally lead guitarist for Quiet Riot before they even made it big. Anyway, I gotta say, this film's awesome. I liked how we got to hear archive footage of him and some of the others, people who were involved in this. So anyway, I think this film's so awesome. If you have not seen this, I'd recommend you check this out. This is really good. I do like it. Check this one out. And the final two, this was kind of a close call, but one of them kind of surpassed at the last minute. So bear with me. Coming in at number 2 is The Woman King. Now, this film is really good. This was just wow. I know this is going to possibly be an awards contender. Viola Davis did an exceptionally good job in the film. And I really love the performances from everyone. If you haven't seen my spoiler free review of it, you should. This film is just so awesome, epic, and really exciting. I do love it. It's just so wow, historical, action packed. You know the story, okay? Yeah. And coming in at number one, my number one first time watch is September 2022. This was last minute. That film is none other than Hocus Pocus 2. Yeah, this be out The Woman King at the last minute. After watching it when it premiered before September was over with, I gotta say, this was a big improvement over the first one. Don't get me wrong, the first one was good, but this one's way more better. Bette Midler, Kathleen Jimmy, and Sarah Jessica Parker, they're all back as the Sanderson sisters, and again, they are absolutely great in their performances in this film. It's really awesome. If you didn't have yet to see my spoiler-free review of it, you gotta check it out. It's a really, really fun film and what have you. So anyway, that's it. Won't tell you too much, but I do love Hocus Pocus 2. It was really good. So anyway, that's my September 2022 first time watches ranking. Let me know what you think of this ranking. You can tell me what you watched for the first time if you wish in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Join me next time when I bring to you my spoiler-free review of the recent horror film, The Black Phone. So thanks for watching, and if you like this, check out my spoiler-free reviews for these films I have just mentioned. The upper left-hand corner is the review on Hocus Pocus 2. The upper right-hand corner is my review of The Woman King. And and the bottom left-hand corner is my review of Jurassic World Dominion. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe if you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc. Then I'm your guy. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.